Hello everyone, it's Anahata. How are you? Live from the Virgin Islands, here to share a little bit of wisdom on a topic that's near and dear to my heart. It is the heart space, the Anahata, and really helping you understand the inner peace from that space and how it actually translates matter into experience. So the issue with manifestation is that you get what you vibrate, and so your vibes don't lie, and you can't fake it. It's your true resonance. And of course, there is no no in the universe, only energy. So when you energize something and say no, you're actually saying yes. And so it becomes about self-mastery, awareness, allowance, centering in the now. And I'm certainly not advocating denying, disowning, or suppressing anything that goes wrong, but really translating it into meaningful information that's going to use that so that you can use it to upgrade your life rather than be in stress response. Because when you're in stress response, things don't feel good and you start magnetizing those scenarios too. Have you ever witnessed someone who's just very peaceful and they enter the room and you're like, and everyone takes like a deep breath and they can start sort of easing back into a more coherent energy pattern? Well, that's what happens when you start activating the 12 petals of your heart space, the Anahata. And so there are 6 keys. The star tetrahedron unlocks those. Each of those spokes represent a different power that you've been given as a creator. And when you use and activate those powers to unlock the specific 12 petals of your heart, what happens is you start vibrating consciously in coherence with your highest self, with the center point of unconditional love. This is total Christ consciousness, and this is peace, inner peace that gets translated to your external. And so this is despite what's going on, right? This isn't conditional. This isn't, oh, I'll feel good when I have reason to feel good. This is choosing your inner resonance and being that beacon of light and seeing how things get translated because of that inner light into your reality. Now, this is a powerful manifestation hack, because when you can center in that still source point, the space of your heart, and activate those petals, the side effect is living a blissful life, transcendent of what's going on. So you're going to feel as if you've already achieved your goals and could care less if they come. And I don't mean you don't care about them, but you know the universe is coordinating, right? You're on to enjoying instead of hyper thinking. And so we're getting out of our heads into our heart space, activating those 12 petals through those 6 keys. I don't know why I said 3. Well, it's 3 and 3, mirrored. And that's going to bring inner peace, inner balance, inner wisdom, inner joy, and you're going to start translating that from the inside out, right? You're not going to become, you're no longer going to feel a victim to the universe and things happening to you. Things are going to begin to happen through you. And this is like Jedi mind tricks, baby. Like, you're not manipulating them. You are stating your presence, and your resonance is so strong that come what may, it transfers to everyone around you. It's like the Hathors back in the day. One of my past lives, I used to be a Hathor. We could activate the Merkaba of our heart space, and green energy would come pouring out and fill the space, healing people, making them feel good and optimistic and aware of the densities that they've been playing to, because you do play to them, right? You assume these personas, these circumstances, these identities that become you, and you literally, as Dr. Joe Dispenza says, on a scientific level become addicted to those dysfunctional patterns so that you feel normal, right? That's your biochemistry. And some people, unfortunately, a lot of people are addicted now to stress because it makes them feel normal, at least, right? And so breaking out of those addictions to the chaotic hormones that are you from the inside out into total peace. And again, I get this a lot. People go, oh, then you're just ignoring that's spiritual bypassing. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with awareness from a super conscious level of all scenarios and all timelines, and with your sovereign right and power to choose as a creator what you want to energize. And so this is transcendent of condition into your whole power. And this is why I say power petals activate. It's like those the Care Bears, right? They're standing there and they join together, and that's what I want to do with you. There's 150 of us, I think, so far that are lining up. We're going in a circle together. We're going to hold hands. We're going to do this over the next 90 days. So if you'd like to join me, I've priced it incredibly low so that no one can offer resistance in the form of I can't do it because I don't have money beating that drum of lack anymore, right? So what's your excuse now since I removed that? I don't know. You'll maybe think of some, but really go within and see. Do you want to be on this path of enlightenment and centeredness and expansion and self-mastery to transform and translate your inner into your outer and learn how to center in peacefully and be wholly responsible for your entire energy signature as sole author of your life? If you do, join us. There's a workshop I've put together, but you can bypass that if you want and go straight to, I'll put both in the link of the description of the video. There's a free 30-minute workshop, but there's also just a page to register. It's not $99 paid in full for the 3 months, guys. So we're going to be together 1 hour a week on Fridays, and it doesn't matter where in the world you are. Before you put that resistance on your track saying, oh, Anahata, I live in Australia or New Zealand. That's okay. There's a member center. You can listen in replay, right, the same day. And we have comment sections so we can all be a tribe together as we go through this transformation over the next 13 weeks, beginning April 14th. Okay, so it's coming up. If you're listening to this and it's after April 14th, you can still join and you take the journey week by week on your own, right? And you aren't alone. There is no time. You're with the tribe. And it's going to be a beautiful unfolding. I can't wait to share with you. It's not just thinking, right? It's not just conscious awareness. This is actual breath work. We're going to be doing some profound breathing techniques to cultivate and liberate and activate the energy centers. And also water bending, right? Infusing assisting frequencies that translate. I'm sorry if it's so windy. I'm on a catamaran. The wind it's a beautiful thing, but it's hard to hear me sometimes. I'm betting. I've got my little fancy microphone thing up here, but anyway, so come on in. You can also use a payment plan if you're like, I still can't even swing $99. Well, it's $11.11. $11.11. What can you cut out of your monthly spending to afford $11.11? Well, probably a lot of things you should be cutting out anyway. All right, guys, so come on in. It is outofyourmindjourney.com. If you'd like to join us, it's breath work, it's water bending, it's infusing the assisting frequency that we're working through for that week into water, drinking it, changing the bio water in your body, which is 99.9% who you are molecularly, and literally upgrading. And this is a transformation, so get ready. Those of you who pay in full the $99 are going to receive the 14-day fear detox as well, already ready for you. You can register today and log into your app and or on PC, any URL, what's that called? Search bar, no, internet toolbar, whatever that's called. If you have the internet, you have the course. And so you can access it two ways, via the app or via a computer or a device. And so come on in and go through those 14 days. You don't have to have them done before we start. Those are just liberating the fear energy so that you can have more energy to activate the heart petals. Many of you have done this process many times, and each time feeling more and more liberated, but it's not a requirement. And of course, it's only included if you purchase the course paid in full. Otherwise, It doesn't matter if you do it, right? This is going to be simultaneously releasing all of that junk that's holding you back from your best life. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening. And just to illustrate the power of the transformation, you know, when you get ahead of the curve and you fully embody the peace which you wish to experience, you are unshakable. You are unshakable. And no matter what's happening around the world, no matter what's happening in your relationships, no matter what's happening in your day-to-day challenging circumstances, you get ahead of the curve and you choose to be truly, not artificially, truly grateful for what you do have. And your resonance shifts. And if you activate those 12 petals through those 6 keys that I'm going to teach you during the journey, and you do this over and over again, the next 90 days, you can come out on the other end being totally renewed, revitalized, excited for life, with purpose and passion, because that's what starts happening when you get out of fear response. You start believing in the universe working for you, and that then proves itself to you. It's a self-feeding mechanism, guys. It's hard to feel good when you don't feel good, because you don't feel good and then it doesn't feel good, and then you get more of that, and it's this pattern, right? Got to get ahead of the curve, and when we do, we start getting relief and little glimpses of things that come to us in resonance to our transformation, that prompt us and keep us going and keep us motivated and satisfied and fulfilled along the way. And then it becomes just the beginning, right? And then you start expanding into what now, what if, and what else. And things really start shifting in your life, and I hope that you'll join us in the out of your mind, into your heart. And I'll put the links here. Let me know if you have any questions. It's actually out of your mind, live a life you love through the sacred space of your heart is the authentic title. Mwah. Thanks, guys. Chat with you soon. Bye for now.